Well, good morning, folks. This is Shippy the Explorer, bright and early and Saturday morning in College Park, Maryland, USA, folks. And it's a bright day and it feels like 70 something degrees, and your body feels so comfortable in this. Welcome to this station and to another exploration of Shippy the Explorer. Thanks for all your support. You have been grateful, graceful, and kind, and supporting this station or this adventure. Um, those who have just come on for the first time and being recommended to this station, I trust that I am bringing you some knowledge and understanding of this world and ourselves, and whether spiritual or physical. And so, on this bright day, I say welcome. And if you like what you're seeing, do subscribe and share to others. Anyway, we are back in the United States, and you hear my voice. It gets a little bit dull because I'm going to see if I can pick up what they have in America is pollen. And I'm going to see if I can show you a sheen on it on the car. That's what, when spring is, it's all this pollen comes off of the vehicle onto the vehicles and all over the place. Look at it. And it's green and dusty, and if you're highly allergic to it, God help you, because you're just sneezing and braying like a donkey and going off. Sometimes some people can't even survive in this kind of weather. Look how the thing is messed up. Messed up. It's called pollen, and it's because the new leaves are coming on into the into the trees, and so as they come, they produce this powder and causes you to sneeze and all sort of things. Anyway, man, look at this. This is a bright day and I'm walking. I just came out from visiting some of you in Africa and Ethiopia and all sort of things, and and look at I'm having this beautiful figure. I'm showing off, and so why should I waste this figure? I'm just gonna try and keep it up. I walked the valleys and hills and valleys in Africa, and now I come back to this country. I'm not gonna spoil it. So what we're doing this morning and what we do in America is we go for walks. And this morning I'm gonna attempt to keep up with my wife, because we have been walking this 1 mile or 1.5 mile track over the years, and I fall apart in the last year. This last year when I was in in Jamaica, and July and August, and I had to be using a stick, and I came back to this country and I said, man, I'm gonna get rid of this hip problem. And I called a doctor and a surgeon, and they scheduled me, and by September 17th I did a hip replacement. A lot of you didn't know that. Few of you, I'd mentioned it in Africa, but they didn't realize how extensive that was, that operation. Yes, I just done a surgery. Not even September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Just 6 months. And here I am, give that thanks and all the praises that I'm back and walking as best as possible. And I had to force myself in Africa to climb through the rocks and climb across the river, and that has helped. And so I did find out that I've lost some weight, and that is a beautiful thing to do. So why waste all that? Why waste it, folks? Why waste it? I'm gonna try and see how far I can go with keep up with the family this morning. And let's check the garden for a little bit. Look at it. It was a severe winter, because though you see the plants, some of them have that burnt up. Look at that. The crypt. These are called camellia. Camellia. And these were planted by a professor, and he grew them, and they are here beautiful. Here we are. But you can see where they got burnt by the snow and the ice. Suffered through the winter. That was a rough winter, folks. So when I came to especially Neboanse, and I was in my t-shirt like this, and everybody said, "You're not cold." I said, no, I'm not cold. I'm coming from ice, because we had ice 12 inches on the ground, and we had it for two or 3 weeks, and we just had to bear with that. So when I came and it was in your cool weather, I was comfortable. So here we are in the wild of College Park with the birds singing. It's another series back in America to show you what life is like in this part of the world. So we're gonna walk the park this morning and see how far I can get, and show off that my new hip, left hip, the surgery is working, and I'm back. I'm getting better and better. And so we encourage you, wherever you are, if you are having physical problems or so, get up and go if you can, and do your best in your movement, because if you stay still, you're not gonna gain anything but weight. Anyway, well, I'm not a doctor, but sometimes those words come to me, and that's what I say. So anyway, we take you on to the trip this morning and into the pollen-filled atmosphere of United States. The best thing we can do is, I was gonna wash it off, but I have to turn off. You see the water hose is there. The water is turned off during the winter, so now it's warm enough. When I come back, I probably should have turned it on now and washed the car off. But see, we'll just do it by without the pump we have, the reservoir we have in the engine compartment. And let's see, this is what it looks like. Let it soak a little bit, and then we go from there. So the young lady is ready to go too. I'm ready to keep up with her, and she's like, she's gonna walk like a machine, and I'm gonna keep up like a little deer baby behind, as much as possible. Here we go. To the park we go, to the park we go. This is life in America, folks. And this is life in America, College Park. On a Saturday morning, time to walk. As we go along, we'll show you some of the blooms of the area. See how the flowers, we have flowers all over the place. And redbud trees tells you that it's Easter time, really. You see the purple to match the colors of Easter. This Sunday, I think that's they say in the color, but it's purple, don't it? White, but Easter is white. I think it's white. Anyway, this is what the neighborhood looks like, and cherry blossoms, weeping cherry, all sort of things. but the bloom is on and the pollen is falling to choke our breathing. But we're not gonna let that stop us. Luckily, we are not as allergic to this mess as some people. Well, you can see, as you have bikes in your country, folks, and donkeys, look at, we have cars and cars and cars. Man, I'm telling you, it's a pity. I'm not even sure if the young ones don't even have cars. Well, they have baby cars and toy cars and all sorts of things. There we go. So this is our entrance back to the park. And let us see. As we go through the park, we'll just identify certain things. As for the new people who are onto this station, and you may or may not know some of the plants. You know, there's a Bartlett pear, I think. The flower in Bartlett pears. It's just an ornamental, not ornamental, but doesn't bear any fruit more than so. Okay. I don't know what she's looking for. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Kleenex or paper towel, but I think
it's in the back.
At the back.
Lock
it now.
Okay. Good. This is used to call Jenny's Way, but we look at this long worm. Where are you going on? No birds eating you. I'll probably catch you. You want her to park? Oh, they can pass and then we can tape. Come babe. Good. Alright, good. Okay. Alright. So Miss Old Jenny used to live over here and she passed, and now somebody is to take over the thing. Anyway, we are going through the entrance to the park, Lake Artemesia, and you can see that a lot of people in this morning, they are walking the dogs. And so that's one thing. Yeah. Good morning. Ask her for my man. Bet you.
I haven't seen
Just see our neighbors. You see, Africa is different, folks. The one person passed doesn't know us, and the other one passed, she knows us, but she finally says good morning. So that's the culture of this country. So everybody thinks they should pay their own mind, their own business. But anyway, we're here to walk. We have the streams. You have the streams. We have the noise in the trees, and look at that. 4 feet apart, across, and still growing. 50 feet high and still growing. We are in Lake Artemesia region. Can't push too much. When I push, you can go. I'll probably take time, come around. So as soon as I know I pushed myself too much, I feel the knees start to hurt. So because there's very little juice in the knee. So anyway, but if I take my time and go, I notice I'll make it through a good duration of a time.
You want to go over the bridge?
No, you do what you want to do. You do you if you want to go around the whole thing. I could probably go inside and meet you. You're going to go right around, right? Okay. Thought I could follow you, but my knee feel weird. So right away I'm copping out. But look at this bridge, folks. This is what I would encourage Mara to build over that river. I'm gonna show you an example of, it's a pity they could build this thing, you know. They have the welders. They could build a nice metal bridge over that river to lead over to the pond. I mean to the horse stable. I'm gonna show them a little bit. Here we are. It comes curved already. It has some cross braces and it has 2 platforms. Here we go. That sits on the concrete padding. And you just build it, order the, if it's not too much money, order the bridge and build these concrete paddings and just drop the bridge onto it and bolt it down. And it comes in pieces. Look at it. You could buy the pieces if it's even 2 pieces. If you want to make it flat, and 2 pieces, bring it in the truck and then they just weld it together. And this is 3 times the length of what you need, but it can be done in metal and concrete. Look at it. Here we go. Here's our river. Indian Creek. Indian Creek River, folks. All right. Wow. Okay. So we have bird enthusiast, and so people walking their dog, some people watching the morning, good, all right.
Okay. Where's your husband?
He went running this morning.
Oh,
So we're just walking.
okay.
Oh.
Have a good
Such a
day.
beautiful day.
Young,
It is
yeah,
nice.
that's true. Wow.
Joy.
Yeah. We never recognize her. She's the one that walked past our house.
Husband. No, we usually see them down here
Eh?
with the dog.
Oh,
And she's very friendly. So when I saw her this morning, and then if you see but the smile, I could recognize her
eh.
from the way she was smiling.
Oh,
And I asked her, where's her husband?
wow.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
I know. It's really beautiful.
Feels so good.
I can't
Where should I
describe.
go, that way or this way? Go this way and then come around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should try. How far? Maybe if I get stuck out there. So welcome to Lake Artemesia, folks. This is what it looks like for those of you, because I've been showing this quite a while, but those of you who are just coming onto the station or vlogging, you are just seeing this for the first time. We have this man-made thing that we hewed out of the ground because we have the metro that runs along there, and they built this lake. It had a little lake down here before, but they extended it, and so this is what our neighbor looked like. And it's the dirt they cut from the train lines. They've dumped it over here and make the embankment, and they dug other area out to make the lake and form this beautiful place. And we need to reiterate that this place is feeling top notch this morning, folks. The temperature is 70 something degrees and you barely feel the coolness on your skin. It's a perfect temperature in
Holy
College
Saturday.
Park on a Saturday morning.
Holy Saturday.
The environment is clean and feeling good. Even the birds are singing. And let me tie my shoes. Can't hold it on.
Cheers. Oh, the brick already in the Can't believe it. Break already.
Huh?
I said,
Yeah, and the one at church that I bought. These are chairs dedicated to people, folks. And we have them in the park. Gosh. There you go. If you can, we can get a chance to see our metro that's running along the riverbank.
where do you want us to meet?
I'll go right here. There you go. Because I don't think I'll come into the middle and then come down. That's the most I can do. Or I turn back. Look at it, showing off, running like crazy. I'm telling you. Running like crazy. I'm telling you. I'm walking like a Chinese. Walking. But I push it in Africa, and I think the weight, taking off that weight, takes the weight off of the knee. So I have to make a concerted effort to really bring this weight down.
Keep it down.
Keep it down. Keep it down, folks. Keep it down. I tell you, when you feel healthy, it's a wonderful thing. Wonderful. When everything is going right, it's a wonderful thing. You know, health is wealth, they say, and it also affects your mind, because, you know, if you're feeling good and you appreciate it, you'll be surprised how healthy your mind becomes. There we are. Everybody and their mama walking today. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm telling you. Wow. I'm telling you, if I cut across the cracks and the rocks, man, I went through that, squeezed through that tunnel. It's amazing. Tunnel and the rocks, and I made it. Why should I come here and even if I take my time? Well, hopefully I've been enjoying the my speech yesterday and advice to the young, and don't feel bad, it's just my opinion. Okay, it's my opinion, one person's opinion, and I stand corrected if I said something that's not right, but that's what I see, that's what I feel, and that's what I say. So tell you. Here we are, a good example of what the pollen looks like. See, it's even accumulated on the the lake. Look at it. That string of brown and yellow is Holland. The train, the metro, keeps on running every 10 minutes, it looks like, on schedule this morning. But Holland is in our skin. Spring is in the air. Telling you. But birds are enjoying it. Normally you find a lot of Canadian geese down here, but this morning I don't see not even one. So they're probably migrating. Here we go. There she goes. Oops. Alright. Telling you. So we reached one intersection and the path continues around the lake. And to the right is another entrance to the lake. And all around the lake they have demonstration of flowers and plants and also things and birds. Ranger Run Club. Clubs are here, folks. Bicycle, bikers, walkers, runners. I'm telling you, it's a wonderful place to be. But maybe not as exciting as down in Africa, but still yet, this world is a beautiful place to really appreciate. And we should take care of it. I was pleased to see that we don't have a lot of rubble and trash across where I went, and the rivers were fairly clean. And so that's what they have to do with the environment. Keep it environmentally clean. It's good for nature. And the more you do that, the more fish you have. The more fish you have is the more nutrition you can get. So look at Lake Artemesia, folks. Again, from College Park, Maryland. There's one, forgot the name of it, but it fishes, dive down into the, see, it's going down, and it comes up another 2 minutes with a fish in its mouth, possible. Look at this, folks, the bridge that they put, floating bridge, put out into the water, anchored the land here, and then they have floaters on it, and you can go out and enjoy the water, you can fish, so you feel like you're at sea. And here we are. This is what they call a beaver mount. We have what they call beaver. It's a water aquatic animal that comes out at night and feed on fish. But they make this mountain of molehill with sticks and mud, and they enter from underneath the water and come up. So they may have babies underneath here, but you can't figure this out. You would have to take a camera and get in. But they come in and dive down and go into their house. You can even smell them. beaver, broad tail flaps, and feed on sticks and leaves and fish. And so we even have boats that they can rent. You can go into the water. Wow. Good. And here we have another thing that I did not see as I travel. I know it's not as a rich country, but once in a while in the city you can provide these things for the kids. It's an exercise facility that you come and you can run and walk, and then you go on all these various exercise equipment, and you exercise different, depends on which one you get on. You exercise the different muscles. Yes, you see the lady is doing that. Look at that. Look at that. And here are the boats you can rent. Look at that. Let's try one of these. Can't even get my foot over it. Sit down. Oh, push up. Push up. That puts a lot of strain on the knees. I don't know much of that I would do. But this is, you call this luxury, but they call it keeping fit in America. Wow. And I've seen a couple of guys gone on 2 or 3 times already. And here I am, still struggling with the first track around. But Ship of the Explorer, I am keep on chucking. I'm chucking and I'm chucking. And one step is about I can do. Trail says we have been at the quarter-mile mark, and quarter-mile from the main entrance, but we have been walking from the side entrance, so we have probably gone half a mile already, and so we continue. When we reach down to this bend, there's an intersection that we'll probably not take, but we'll go straight through towards the bathroom. And here we are. We have even down there, we have butterfly fields over there, and we have bird boxes here, so the birds can come and lay their eggs, make their nest, and feel comfortable in this neighborhood. Remind you that you're watching Ship of the Explorer in Springtime Walk in College Park, folks, Lake Artemesia, United States. Just to get you. Alright, we reach this intersection, and Ship of the Explorer is going to go straight. And that's the 1 mile mark there. And we are taking it this way. I think they're They're working on the bathroom, and so we might not be able to use it, but let's see. Look at this beautiful flowers butterfly chair. Well, let's check out our facilities, folks. This is all the amenities here. We used to have water. They turned that off. We have the ladies' bathroom and the men's bathroom. But with this renovation, maybe it's not open. But let's check to see if they have made any progress over the winter, because we haven't come down here for a while. Let's see. Okay, bathrooms. They've stripped out everything. Look at that. It's a mess. Total renovation. Stripped it out, and they're gonna refurbish the whole thing. Oof. I'm telling you, somebody messed in there. Instead of they go in the bushes and filth, they filth right where the workmen are working. So the workmen now have to clean that up. I tell you, human being, something is wrong with us. Something is sickening wrong, sickly wrong with human being. They don't have any conscience sometimes. Some of us, most of us are good, but some of us, I don't know. Oh, you came through the middle. They're renovating the whole thing. Eh? It's not lock, but it go in there and somebody use it and fill it right where the workmen working. Okay. I'm talking about this. Hi, morning. Good. Yeah. And they go in and they fill it right where the men they're working. I tell you, there's somebody sick. They could have run in the bushes.
So what happened to the commode?
You know, they strip out everything. They're going to renovate the whole thing. And they go and they shit right on the floor.
They should have locked the door.
Sure.
Because if they still working, ours is
I
locked.
saw a fish came up. Yeah, what I got?
Our turtle.
No, is
See,
it?
look, turtle.
Oh, maybe it's a turtle. There you go, folks. Maybe you can't even see it. Look. Human being, we don't know. What's wrong with us?
Well,
I tell you.
still remain.
Yeah.
The door should have been locked. As long as the commode, maybe somebody's so desperate.
Yeah, because
open and
water
they couldn't hold it no longer. So them
diarrhea, folks. When diarrhea catch you, you can't hold back. It's like an explosive issue. So maybe they almost to prevent themselves from messing up themselves or
oh my gosh,
shitting up themselves. They went in the bathroom and splashed all over the place. And then they have enough paper to clean themselves. I tell you. Somebody eat a bad case of meal. Look at the turtles them on the side. You can't even see them. We go over there them and run. Maybe have better camera and me zoom on them. Well, welcome to Lake Artemesia, folks. We're gonna be, you look, we're on the floating bridge. Another one. And look how beautiful College Park is. And I'm telling you, today's can't give this temperature any more than 99.1246. I'm telling you, perfect. Perfect weather.
Perfect.
All right, here we have the small section of the pond that breeds up the small fish, and they come over here to lay their eggs, and then the big ones from over there they come over here to eat them. So that's savior to the small fish. He's in there throwing this gentleman saying catching fish in this. Ain't saying catching. Wasting time. What a life. Eh?
Before you go in the deep.
But the deep section have no fish in there too.
Eh?
No, the fish them not in the deep because the grass not grow. They not get the food there. Then go to the near not shallow section where the grass grows on the side and they feed on the mold and the whatever the bacteria, whatever it is. You mean you're fishing? We want to try to catch crab. I'm just trying to kill time. Anyway, we're on a spring break this morning. Spring walk in United States, folks. So let's take a walk on the long side. Good. Let's take a walk on the floating bridge, folks. Here we go. You know, out here you think you're a sailor because the water bounces. Look at that. Bounces. Woo. Look. Look at that. Sometimes we said just a minute ago I'm cursing out the people, but then human beings, they came and they can do creative things like this. Look at it. Floating. All right. Good. She'll probably stop now and call England. You're gonna call, Mom? Too early?
Huh?
You gonna call?
I didn't bring my phone.
Uh-oh. Where leave it? Oh. You can use mine if you want. I don't, feel like doing it.
What time now?
I don't know. You wanna sit down?
Was going to, but let me see you come in.
Let me come in, then you don't want me sit down too and rest in this nice weather. Whew.
See what time it is if she busy with her soup. And her people coming to
9:20 now.
9:20.
So 9:20, folks. So we're
3. This is time where she probably busy with her
your soup.
and her customer.
All right. So we're not gonna call England. We're gonna call England where our mother is.
Let me see. Let me.
Tell her the weather. Come to America. The weather is better here.
Yeah, because she was complaining about the coldness over in England, eh?
What year you said?
Yeah,
we
she
discussed last
was.
time.
Yeah,
I was
she
so
was
busy.
saying
I was so
it's
frustrated
cold.
yesterday with that video. It was a mess. I don't know when we're coming or going, and it's still not process, not even right. I don't understand what's going on. If they make you release the tapes or the videos, and then they change it, that's fine.
What you call her, Mom?
Mom. And this is a red bud plants, folks. It shows that Easter Sunday is around the corner tomorrow, and it shows that. And so when we come along this avenue, we are passing a series of chairs. You get all this privilege. You can stop and rest and relax your muscles. And how great is this? And then Oops. Stay on the right. The rules of the park is that you walk on the right, folks, wherever you are. So the people who are passing you can pass you on the left. I'm telling you. I'm coming. If my knees weren't bad, man, it would be good enough. Coming back. Here you go, daffodils along the banks. Oh, the pond, the lake. When nature is perfect, it's a wonderful thing, folks. And I'm telling you, there we go. When we come along this way, we come to a pavilion where we have the gazebo, and it's sitting over the lake. And young lady is exercising up there, so we won't go up there. This shows you what the lake used to be. Lake area used to belong to black people, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Before it was captured. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's that thing about afraid of people? I'm afraid of people more than
One woman up there.
I will never go to England because I'm free. You have to be afraid of people. But you know. Yes, you change your mind now.
Place full.
Yeah, but me don't want to go up there. Me don't want to climb the stairs. I don't want to climb the stairs.
There's a turtle on the trunk there.
There are turtles, yeah. But as soon as you go close to them, they jump in the water. Let's see if we can catch them jumping. At least we catch them jumping, folks. You think wild animal, live mammal or something not in the water, but they are. Look at them. They're gonna jump in the water because they're. Look at them. Turtles. Look at them. Black turtles. They're always climbing this stick. Watch them. Watch them. There we go. I think that's close enough. They're all over in the water. All over. Spring is in the air. Even the turtles are mating up. So we give you a spring walk this morning, folks. We take you around Lake Artemesia to show you what is it like in this part of the country. And so many of you, especially some of the young ladies, they wanted to come to America. Can I come to America with you? Well, this is what it's about. It's fishing, it's walking, it's working, it's manufacturing, it's doing all sorts of things to make life better. Well, some people are trying to break down part of that, but here we are. Here we are. We're back over bridge number 2, and we have crossed over. And I'm so proud of myself that I've made it this far. Made it this far on a lovely day. All right. Oh. And you have made it with me. You have made it with Shippy the Explorer, exploring Lake Artemesia, something different than the caves and the rock churches of Lullaby. But 1 minute I'm in this your part of the country, and the next minute I'm in this world where I live. Second bridge over Indian Creek River, and we're almost home. Almost home. I trust that you have enjoyed this bit of work and just a pleasant talk and walk. Here we pick up some of this river so you can. There we go. And hopefully it has been a blessing to you and to me, I know. Are you looking? Snake?
It's one of those Solomon lizard.
Yeah.
It wasn't a snake. I thought it was a snake. But it pulled back underneath.
Oh,
I guess the weather is so
so
good.
warm it's coming out.
Yeah.
I remember we used to see this snake.
Yeah. So, I mean, whenever I get done with the walk,
Okay. So here, somebody see something else. Oh, they're all over. So when you see this stump, you know we are back on the path to exit the park. And so, thanks for walking, thanks for talking, thanks for sharing, thanks for being encouraged to get up and go and enjoy life and make yourself as happy as possible. Shippy the Explorer is saying from Lake Artemesia and the morning walk, we say bye for now. Look at that big bird. I think it's gonna go fishing. Wow. Or it's trying to lay eggs. Wow. It's trying to lay eggs, and I see it. It land over there. That means it's trying to find a nest. Or maybe the nest is somewhere by here. If I had the camera now, I'll be able to zoom and pick him up. Well, as the birds sing, we sang, Shippy the Explorer saying bye for now. Like, share, and subscribe. But when we put these videos out, I hope you're learning something and enjoying something. So, bye. Take care of yourself and others. And have a wonderful Easter for those of you who subscribe to that. It's right up here. Bye. Must it fly off?